And live.
Oh, hey. Okay.
How do we see?
I just here.
You don't. Hey guys.
Hi.
Here we're live.
Oh, it's live?
Oh,
Yeah.
hey.
Oh, hey.
We're new at this. That's our first
Yeah,
time.
it's okay. We're just
That's the
figuring
second
it out so that we can chat with you about. So this is the actual review portion, and we're bringing up your comments now so that we can chat about this episode. So first, we're gonna do the review in the last 5 minutes. Is when we'll check out the comments, right? That's kind of how we're planning on doing it.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens.
Let's get crazy.
All right.
Let's see what happens.
Oh look, it's us. On the thing.
Okay, so I guess let's just start with our thoughts first, and then we can go into everything.
Okay.
I mean, obviously, overall, it was like crazy,
It was so good.
awesome.
Yeah.
So good.
episode.
It was so good.
I think a few takeaways. I guess we can each go through our takeaways.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Make some sort of order. So, obviously, the takeaways are that Kefla can power up just at will, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Make super awesome powers and super awesome moves.
Yeah,
without,
just make them up.
practicing,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
they're really awesome. And that the Ultra Instinct is what we thought it was, what Whis was training Goku
Yeah.
and Vegeta. And we learned that Vegeta hasn't mastered it yet. So maybe he was doing something else in the Rosat before he came to the tournament, but he definitely was not doing Ultra Instinct.
Yeah, he hadn't tapped into that.
Yeah.
And then obviously they're out, and the last two people in Universe 6 are the Namekians.
Which, for sure, aren't going to last long at all, right?
Yeah.
No, well,
Yeah,
they're
They've
back
got a
into
couple
hiding.
episodes left, I think.
Wouldn't that be
could.
funny if they hide and we forget about them,
And then they
and all
win.
the crazy stuff happens with Jiren and all that, and people are
Right.
getting destroyed
Yeah.
left and right, and all of a sudden you just see them kind of
It's like,
you know?
But yeah, so we have Vegeta that he'll end up doing something, probably one of the next episodes, at least attempting. And then one of the other big things that we had this episode was Frieza saying, Goku, you have to continue working for me.
Yeah.
yeah, because we know that his whole plan is to get the Super Dragon Balls.
To become a god of destruction.
Yeah.
But which is interesting because Beerus hasn't even mastered Ultra Instinct yet.
Mm-hmm.
And so even if Frieza does become a god of destruction, that doesn't mean that Goku
Wouldn't be able to,
defeat him.
right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I really liked, I don't know, you seemed like you didn't really like the fact that Kefla could kind of power up at will, that was kind of, but I honestly, they've been keeping it so close to the Broly character, and Broly's whole thing was that his power just kept growing, and there was no, definitive end, there was no, his power
That's
just
true,
kept
because
getting...
he's legendary.
Yeah.
But then they had a trade-off, right? Because then Broly couldn't control any of it. He's like a berserker. So
That's
this
true.
is
That's
crazy.
why,
I think that's kind of why it feels kind of unfair.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I do really like, and maybe it's just because it looks
it's me,
cool.
guys.
Hey, don't get distracted yet.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh, sorry. Don't read the comments.
But I really loved seeing how she could control her ki in a different way than anyone else,
Yeah.
So I
thought
think
that
that's
was
the
really
other,
neat.
yeah, that's the other half of Kefla, because you have Kale that's the brute strength of being the legendary, but then you also have
Which she couldn't control that.
she couldn't, but
Right.
now
But now that
she's
they're
refined,
fused,
yeah,
And Khalifa's a bit more of the thinker, the strategist. She can watch Goku pick up on what it is that he's doing, and learn the transformations, and she's a quick learner. So when you combine the two of them, I guess that's how you get that character that can have this power that keeps growing,
Yeah.
but still be somewhat in
that
control
cool
of it.
grenade thing that she did with
Yeah.
the 7 grenades, and all of a sudden it turned us, and oh my gosh!
But I guess
mean,
I don't have a problem with
those
them
fights.
powering up, but it's when Vegeta comes around, he doesn't just make up a bunch of cool new moves
Right.
and get that powerful
That's
instantly.
also
Yeah,
true.
well, all that aside, I mean, it's awesome seeing her create these new ways to use ki.
It is
and
really
just to be
cool, yeah.
power up in new ways, but it just kind of seemed to deviate from the whole point of them fighting anyways. 4 episodes ago when they started all this, it was a matter of training. It was like they were having fun, and they were like, oh, let's see how much more powerful I can get. This is awesome. I'm learning all these new things about my
'cause she
abilities.
wanted to go
And then
free.
Goku was almost being the teacher in teacher mode. Okay, let me challenge you. Let me show you what I'm about. And then it was all of a sudden, don't get me wrong, I had so much fun watching this episode, but all of a sudden, oh, this is a real serious battle to the death almost.
Well, I almost feel like
he went
Goku
Ultra
said
Instinct.
that.
Yeah, but that was so weird because it was I felt like story-wise we were building up Khalif, what's the fusion?
Kefla.
Kefla. I felt like we were building up her name to, or building up her character to be an ally.
Right.
Because Jiren's been sitting over there chilling, there's no one over here that it's worthy. So it seemed like the story was going to go in a way where we almost need her to be as fully powered as possible,
Also,
and Goku Ultra Instinct
really quick
to
on
even have
that.
a chance.
Really quick on that, Jiren isn't a problem, really.
How's that?
At least not at the moment.
Well, not because he's going to go back to sleep. So
Is he?
Yeah, as
well,
soon as
so
he
like basically
doesn't-
when Goku was tired and whatever, he was like, he wasn't trying to continue getting out people on Universe 7. He just went to go take his little meditation nap.
Yeah.
So like they technically don't have to beat Jiren.
Not yet.
No, not at all. He's just gonna go back to sleep. Well, I mean, he would just sleep through the whole thing.
I don't think so. I think he would
I don't
wake
know.
up when it comes time, like if his universe actually needed him to sleep, because he's not going to let himself get deleted.
Yeah,
But if nobody can defeat him, doesn't he become the greatest warrior of the tournament if no one wins against him?
But the
if
only way he
doesn't
can do
fight
that
at
is
all-
if he would. Eventually, it would come in that reality. It would come down to Jiren, at least one more person, whoever it may be. So he would have to be like, "All right, I'll get out of here."
Yeah,
and he's like, "All right, now I win."
Yeah.
You know, eventually one of them would have to
So that means
leave.
he has to fight Goku again. Because right now he's
Right.
beat everybody that's still in.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But we still haven't gotten to see. They're keeping Gohan and Piccolo around for a reason. I feel like 17 and 18 have been kept around for the episode that we're going to get next week where they're going to protect Goku.
That's gonna be awesome.
We might get a couple episodes of that where they're like, their sole purpose is just to kind of protect while he recovers, and then they'll get eliminated. And I'm sure in a cool way. 17 will probably sacrifice himself for because he's that kind of guy. But then they'll both get eliminated. But then, you know, Vegeta's going to go Ultra Instinct, and I think
I don't think he's gonna go yet.
You don't think so? No, I mean, not yet, but like towards the
think he
end.
They do him so
I
dirty
think he will.
every time.
They do.
Story structure-wise, they're definitely going to do
He's
it.
going to do
We've
it.
seen it over and over
He's
again.
probably going to fail, but he's going to try to get there. Like, he's going to get it and then, like, lose it again.
I think this is a build-up from early on in the season when it were like that show they just, or the episode they showed with Wiz, like, where they're like, he's like, hey, like, you've got to tap into this new found potential. And he was talking to both of them, and Vegeta struggled with that more than even Goku did.
Yeah.
So I just think, I don't know, I feel like it's inevitable.
At the same time, though, we
Before
were
the end of the
certain that
tournament.
Kefla was going to stay in, and she just got eliminated. So, I mean, they're still good about giving us, like, the bait and switch and keeping it kind of interesting.
That was really cool because we were expecting, like you were saying, we were keeping her around and Kefla because they were going to, like, team up against Jiren, but really it was just so that Goku could practice his Ultra Instinct more and get more used to it.
Yeah.
And
That
so
way
we
by
get
the
some
final
sweet-
fight with Goku
He's
and
got it,
Jiren.
like-
Wait,
Yeah.
but can we real quick talk about that fight though? Like those energy blasts.
Man.
Oh, so
like,
awesome.
And the Kamehameha bounce-
to the face, and when he was bouncing, and then that
The
crazy
slide.
like move, the slide. Oh, come
That was
on!
sick.
And like that crazy energy, like first of all, her explosive like red energy
Oh
that
my
was like
God.
cutting everything up, and then that crazy like yellow red like
Candy
spiral,
cane.
that candy cane thing, like the gums. Said Kenny.
I don't want to spoil. I don't know if anyone has seen
Everybody's-
Justice League yet, but there's a moment in this episode that reminded me. I'm not going to spoil. This isn't a spoiler, but
Okay.
there's a scene with a couple of the Justice League members in this action sequence where it just resulted in something similar to when Goku was
Kamehameha
like
blast?
doing this
Totally.
super slow
Now I'm
mo,
gonna
like
watch
bobbing
it.
and weaving like it was nothing.
Oh yeah.
And it reminded me of the movie. I was like, oh my
This
god,
is
it's
actually
so
way better.
epic.
This
Yeah, but this was actually definitely was better. It was so cool.
Yeah, seeing him get used to the Ultra Instinct and those crazy moves and the animation they used for it.
Oh, man.
so good.
Yeah.
That brings up probably one of the last points, the Ultra Instinct being able to switch back and forth between defense and offense.
Yeah,
Was
he
really
hasn't
cool.
learned that yet.
What
Yeah.
if Vegeta learns Ultra Instinct but only the attack part?
And then
now
they
they're-
fuse.
And then they fuse.
What?
Well, wait, but
And then Gohan does something?
But wasn't this whole
Like
episode,
dies?
Wasn't this whole episode about Goku at
No,
the end? He
he
did
was
kind
letting
of.
go.
That was him letting go. What do you
Yeah.
Like, he let the Ultra Instinct go
to do the
build up
Kamehameha.
the Kamehameha.
Oh,
He used it to get close
that's
to
what,
her.
That's what he was saying. Okay.
Yeah.
He used it to get close, then when he got close, he basically snapped out of it and did the
that's pretty
Kamehameha.
cool.
I mean, didn't snap
Face.
out of it, but
pretty
like.
wild.
Dude, face!
So real quick before we jump into
Chat back with you guys.
let's give it our
Dragon
rating.
Balls, that's right.
So
I'm gonna give it a 6.
6,
7.
7.
Love it.
Kenny, what Dragon Ball you giving this one? 1 to 7.
6.
6.
I've never done this before.
That's okay. It's okay.
I got no skill to measure
I'm gonna
it.
give it a 6. Yeah,
6?
6. This was awesome. This was fun.
I wanna.
I know you want to give it 7.
I know, but I.
Don't let our choices influence your
You're right.
decision.
I had so
follower.
much
No,
fun.
be
7 star.
Right.
2 weeks in a row. I really like the Kefla character. I like her key. I liked
You're
everything.
weak, Tyler.
I dug it. So overall, fantastic episode. So I guess want to
Yeah.
open it up to some questions, guys.
Let's chat with you guys about
There's a
it.
lot of you guys here, so
There's
bear
some-
with us. We're gonna try and keep up with you guys.
Alright, hang on.
First question.
So fast. See? Christopher
Great.
agrees with me. 7-star ball. Woo!
7, 6, 7,
Okay.
7.
Yeah, what do you guys
Hang
rate
on,
it?
Don't make them.
Don't spoil it. Oh, I'm sorry, Professor Art.
Okay, let's see. If anyone sees the actual question.
Do you all think someone will step in to save Vegeta like he has others / so many people do for Goku?
I hope so. Like, you mean like if he gets attacked or something?
And he's about to get like eliminated or something? I kind of feel like Goku... I don't know. Maybe Gohan will be the one to end up saving everybody. I don't know. They have so much left to do with Vegeta. It's hard to say.
And we still have that huge power up that Gohan was talking about when he was training before the tournament even started.
He's scared to show it now because he's like, he hasn't seen Ultra Instinct yet.
What if Frieza saves Vegeta?
Man, I've been praying since this started that we get at least one episode where Vegeta and Frieza are forced to work together.
Or Frieza merges with Vegeta and they become Frigida.
I said something like that, and you hear like the inner dialogue between the two of them, like arguing as they're like trying to fight and stuff.
Did we get a question?
Here's another one. Which universe do you think will be erased next? 2 or 6? They put us in a boxer. We can pick any. I will say, I think 2.
Yeah, for sure 2. I think it's 2 next week.
What's happening next week? Yeah, I think it's gonna be 2 first and then 6.
Yeah, I think so.
I'll go with 2 as well.
Yeah, 6 isn't getting out anytime. Isn't 6?
That's just an Namekian.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Unless they go high, they're actually a higher threat than
That's
Universe.
true. Yeah. But I kind of feel like next week the androids are going to eliminate.
Jasper says, I hope Piccolo has a redemption episode.
Me too, man.
I really hope so as well.
All right, so good question. What do you think Vegeta's new power is since it's not Ultra Instinct? I think
he's going to try Ultra Instinct. The way he goes, Kakarot.
Yeah.
And then, like, he's watching him do...
I want to do that.
And then he had the flashback with Whis training. He's going to attempt Ultra Instinct.
But I feel like he
I like what Kenny said, though, that, like,
he's going to learn the attack part.
And then Goku fuse, and then we're going to have Vegito as Ultra Instinct fight Jiren. And then Gohan and Piccolo be in the back clapping or something.
Yeah.
Cinnabons, do you guys think Vegeta will get a new form before Goku?
I think the next form that he'll get is Ultra Instinct, if any.
But the offense.
I would really like that for the first time ever because I'm really tired of Vegeta always being, like, behind.
Vegeta?
That's what I said.
Vanda Die. It's funnier when they say it.
That was my joke.
Flash Geeks. Do you think we will get Android 35?
Oh, the Flash Geeks. The Flash Geeks. I think we won't, unfortunately. But
why not?
They're not going to fuse the android.
How cool would that be?
No, I agree. It would be so.
Yeah,
I saw some fan art floating around of what it would look like,
and it would mess up Krillin so bad. Remember, Krillin's like, no.
What was the picture you guys sent that was a Piccolo Gohan fusion?
Oh,
that was hilarious.
Yeah. It was from. There's a mod for.
Professor Art. Vegeta would call Tyler evil for wanting to see an episode where he's forced to work with Frieza. Wait, Piccolo plus Frieza equals pizza?
Well,
excellent.
Well played.
That's funny.
I was trying to think of puns too myself, but I couldn't think fast.
Yes. It was pretty awesome. Go win that hard.
Yajirobe.
Larson wants to know, where was Yajirobe in the film? Do you mean our film?
Yeah.
In our film, he's dead along with everyone else.
Yeah, he did. We killed everybody.
I took care of that fool.
Do you think Vegeta is going to get the attack offense of Ultra Instinct? Yes, that was Kenny's.
That was my idea too.
So he's mentioned your girl Brienne will unlock Ultra Instinct next
No,
episode.
Stop it.
What do you think of Frieza's ulterior motives, letting Goku do the work for him?
But I don't even know what that means because Frieza wants to make a wish with the Super Dragon Balls.
So he just wants Goku to do the win for him, though. I mean, it's very
before we lose it.
Frieza-like.
Absolutely, Tech says, "My guys, I miss you guys."
Dude, Adonis.
Adonis.
What's up, man?
Hey guys, if you're watching this, go check out our buddy Adonis. Absolutely Tech. He is very cool.
He's awesome.
He used to do review videos with us, for those of you guys that have been around a while.
Whenever he's around, yeah.
And then he went to Australia and left us here all alone.
Jeez.
Go on.
Do you think one of the Universe 6 Saiyans will fuse with Piccolo?
I don't think so,
man. They're already out, though.
Which two? Wait, sorry, I missed it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably not likely. I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah, nobody wants to fuse a Piccolo.
Let's see.
What do we think the ulterior motive is?
Where did I get this Goku shirt? I got it from wish.com. Bam!
Base Natic. What is it?
What are the chances we get hashtag Tyler the Duck next week versus Duff? She don't want none. She don't want none of this. The duck quack all over that bitch.
What I see is spoiling.
Well, maybe you probably shouldn't watch this. I don't know what to tell you.
We probably should put spoiler alert.
Oh, spoilers. We're going to talk about this with you guys.
I mean, it's called review. Guys, yeah, if you guys, before we even keep talking, we are spoiling.
And
so
next time
anytime we do a review video,
we'll let everybody know at the beginning, spoilers.
Yeah. So sorry.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
It's probably going to work out, though. You'll be okay. It's probably just a cartoon.
Hey,
You're right.
Don't you
I'm embarrassed.
even-
You're right. I'm embarrassed.
Tyler, I'm gonna need you to leave.
Yeah.
Is that the door?
straight up,
I'll see
yeah.
myself out.
Yeah, boo. Like, you can't
Oh,
say that.
here we go. What will Jiren do now? He can't just sit there. That's oh god.
He's
I had to pick some.
meditating.
El Oifai Muhammad.
I think he will. I mean, Goku's gonna be all tired.
Well, he did come. He woke up and he kind of like went over and he was interested in observing what was going on. But I guess he like I think you said earlier. I think he's gonna go kind of just hang out and wait until someone worthy or someone he deems worthy shows up to fight.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think he's gonna like go back to sleep though, or whatever. I don't see him doing that again. I feel like hopefully he's up for the. I mean, there's only 19 minutes left.
I saw a real
17.
good question that I think
17,
has already lost. We lost it in the feed, but it was from Isoku, and he said, "Do we think we'll see Gohan have a unique transformation?"
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, because I mean,
That's
he
what
said,
they've been working on.
Well, yeah, and
well-
that's what he said. He had his own thing that's going to be like his own version that's not necessarily Mystic and not necessarily like Super Saiyan, but his own thing.
But when do you think we'll see that? Because they just keep putting him on the back burner.
I mean, we
No,
have these
Gohan.
episodes
Oh.
until March, so
I mean, that's true.
I think
That's
it'll
true.
be okay. I think it'll be after the video game releases.
You think that'll be like a big reveal?
Probably.
That'd be cool.
Maybe so.
interesting.
But man, how are you going to stretch those 17 minutes all the way through? Unless
It's an anime, Tyler.
I know.
And also,
I know.
we've been talking about this show for like we've been in the Tournament of Power for how long, and we've only had 20.
Oh hey,
6
DB
minutes
Geek is
past.
here.
Oh hey.
Is there any way to?
We've actually had a
Hate
couple
this
people.
person.
Yeah.
No, I don't know who that is. I don't know how to block them.
So a couple people have brought up that we lost the voice actress for Bulma. So yeah, we all know. Really sad. We actually were having our rap party last night, and we had a couple drinks for our girl.
Yeah.
So
I made Bulma margaritas.
She
They were
did.
blue.
Yeah.
and dangerous. But yeah, we were all really bummed, man. We lost kind of an icon.
Yeah,
Man,
it
that was
really
a bummer.
Someone
struck
to
me.
grow up with, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially.
It led to a really interesting conversation. I don't know if maybe it's too soon or insensitive, but we were talking about like with these actors, these voice actors, you feel so connected to them.
Mhm.
They're so iconic. They are the character. And now with that technology that they have, the voice like duplication.
Oh yeah.
Like basically, she has so much audio on
Oh, that's
file.
true, yeah.
With that new like I think
Decades.
it's Adobe software, they could
Whoa.
have her say anything.
You're right. Yeah.
That's true, and maybe help her live on for forever.
Yeah, but it comes to like a choice of like as a fan, do we want that voice to continue being the character?
For sure, we did have this conversation, and if something happens to Sean Schimmel, God forbid, and we lose him, I would want them to do robot Sean Schimmel for the rest of eternity, because that'll always, or like Chris Sabat or whatever.
Man, I don't know. I'm
At
kinda
this
torn.
point-
I don't know,
See,
yeah.
I think that's awesome, and I think it's just I don't think that's disrespectful or anything. To
The
do it.
Japanese actor.
But there's something weird about it. Like it's almost
get
like,
it.
I guess you kind of want to immortalize that voice because they're no longer with us to deliver that performance. For me, I would almost want them to recast it just out of like a tribute.
Respect, yeah.
But I can see it going either way.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
kinda
'cause
hard.
Like
Or
because
are
I
they-
say that, but yeah, I want to see the Michael Jackson hologram.
Sure.
Or
You know what I mean?
Would
So-
they actually kill off
Michael
the
Jackson's not really
character
dead,
of
though.
Bulma?
No, I don't think that.
I don't
He's
think they
hiding out in
would,
the
but,
bunker.
like,
I don't
that
think
would
she would
be
even
pretty
want
crazy.
that though.
No, she wouldn't.
Yeah.
So Zeem83, do you think it will come down to a 1v1, or will the team member numbers come into play to decide the victor should time actually run out? I feel like the big battle of this tournament is going to be Ultra Instinct Vegeta versus Jiren. I think that's going to be, and then of course Frieza and Gohan and Piccolo and whatever members are left, maybe if Toppo or Dispo is still left, they'll play a part, kind of like how in the Cell games it came down to Cell versus Gohan, but the other guys were like they had their parts to play, distracting Cell or whatever.
Real life Gohan looks like he wants to take his shirt off badly. Lol.
Whoa!
You know, that's probably really
That's
accurate.
actually accurate. He's very uncomfortable with clothes
You
on.
said it, but you
okay.
were thinking it.
Here's a good one.
vibes.
How evenly do you think each character will grow significantly this season? Do you think the main focus will be Goku plus Vegeta, or will the remaining Z fighters, will they rise to the occasion and matter? Well, so far we've seen that Krillin, Tien, and Master Roshi, none of them really matter.
They got to have their
They got to have their
moment of
moment,
glory, but
it was like the shoe.
yeah.
And so,
I
like,
mean, Roshi got to have a couple cool
he got
stuff.
his moment, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really cool.
I think Goku.
Mm-hmm.
And then Vegeta will have a cool moment.
Right.
Piccolo's always just the backup. He's there to rely on.
Right.
He's always... That's not true when they beat Kid Buu.
But I'm saying, like...
But in this.
Yeah.
What do you mean
in, like,
Super?
In Super.
But
That's kind of...
Really
Super hasn't been long enough.
What do you mean?
For,
Like
no, her point was that, you know, like, the only way that we'll overcome a big obstacle in Dragon Ball show is that, you know, it'll be up to Goku.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But that wasn't always true.
Agreed. No, it wasn't.
It wasn't always true, but
now...
But
in Super, that's what they've been doing.
That's all it's been.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to have a problem with it.
It was the same thing with Dragon Ball, too. They did that forever, and then the last one...
Look, man, we all want Gohan to have his moment to shine,
Ultra Instinct Goku is stronger than Beerus? Yes. I think in a fight, I think Beerus obviously still has his God of Destruction powers, but from what the episode seemed like when Whis and Beerus were talking, Beerus hadn't mastered it yet.
Right.
Yeah. But I wonder if it would be more of a hindrance, like, right now for Goku to fight Beerus because he doesn't have it, like, figured out. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. From Sean. Question, where do you guys think the story will go after the tournament?
Wow, that's a really good question.
I don't know. Hopefully they just chill for a little bit.
I feel like the next big arc... I feel like maybe Frieza becomes a god of destruction and becomes our big bad again. You don't think?
I think he'll join the team.
You think he'll do kind of the Vegeta thing and become an anti-hero?
He's evil though. Like he's still like
they're already kind of redeeming him by giving him like these funny moments and making him kind of charming
and
all that.
When he killed off Frost, that was crazy. I mean, not killed him off, but pushed him. That was crazy.
Yeah. But I could see that being the next arc. At least that would be my speculation right now.
And then Donna said he meant the Universe 6 Namekians fused with Piccolo.
Entertainment Alley Nick.
Wait, the Saiyans are already out. So can they merge 3?
We've never seen it before, right?
Well,
but it would be
Piccolo
interesting.
Is 3
already
Namekians already, so it should be possible.
But
it's not like
a
traditional fusion, right? So it's like it's something. I don't know how that would work with the. Namekians.
Didn't he just suck him up?
Yeah, they actually like.
Is that what?
I guess
they didn't do anything special. He was just
it really was an absorption. Yeah, it was like an absorption thing.
It's more of an absorption that like
I guess so.
Nail and Kami are in there, but
they're just like we're merging.
They just
also, guys, real quick in the comments, just
together.
about Frieza's wish or whoever gets to Dragon Balls, you have to remember that they have to ask the wish in the language of the gods, which means that one of the angels or like the Grand Priest has to say it for them. So even if he wanted to be the Omni King,
I didn't think of that.
That request has to go through like the Grand Priest.
Right.
So they're not gonna do that.
Are you sure? Like, what does the Grand Priest care if he? Do you know what I mean? Like,
they're the protector of the Omni King.
What was the question?
People are saying like that Frieza might wish to be the Omni King, or like he might wish for something very big or like evil. But the thing is, he has to wish for it in the language of the gods, which I don't think he knows. Therefore, like any wish gets screened, basically.
What if the Zenu-samas jump
so
in
many
for a
options
fight? Do you know what I mean? Like, because they're supposed to be.
Can you imagine they just hop down on the battlefield and just kind of like poke someone?
Yeah,
and they just disintegrate.
Yeah.
Giorgio Mosley, Vegeta should be the one to get the W in this tournament.
Yes.
I agree.
I want that so much.
You know what's so weird too is
Yeah.
Toriyama said, like I've read like various like interviews and stuff, and he said that he always kind of wanted Vegeta to be the main character, but it's
really. I thought his interview said he wanted Gohan to be the main character, but people wanted Goku, so then he put Gohan back in school.
Oh really?
He doesn't like Vegeta.
Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Then
Schooled him.
He did.
He put him back in school.
Yeah, guess so. Let's see.
Question: do y'all think of GT as an alternate timeline
No.
where Beerus never woke up or never had the Super Saiyan God dream, or just its own thing?
It's just not
so
canon.
It doesn't exist.
That'd be
DB
really
Geek says, your thoughts on Vegeta in this arc. Do you guys believe Vegeta is hiding something, a new power-up? I think, before we thought Vegeta was hiding Ultra Instinct or something because he was training in the Rosat before he came here.
Right.
But then now in this episode, they kind of confirmed he doesn't know it.
Right.
Well, he doesn't know Ultra Instinct, but I still do have a theory that he has something up his sleeve.
Maybe he's got like a specific attack, like a new attack. Maybe not a transformation, but
kind of like Goku's version of Kaioken. Like instead of like it's some kind of power up within
maybe so,
God Blue
or like
a
a Vegeta like spirit bomb.
Guys, for the sake of time, why don't we try to power through a few more questions because we've been going for about.
What's up, Alan?
Now.
Okay, why don't we throw a couple questions at us? We'll knock those out, and then we're gonna have to unfortunately bounce out of here.
Because we're about to do our reaction to your reaction
Dragon Ball Super
videos.
is way better than GT. You are correct.
Agreed.
GT is not canon, and I refuse.
That Super Saiyan 4
What?
transformation,
I don't
though.
care.
Can
I don't care.
Kaioken be used with Ultra Instinct?
Sure.
Ooh.
That's
Probably,
cool.
Why not?
right?
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
That would
But
be
Goku would first
baller.
have to learn how to do the attack.
Yeah.
What's the origin of that ability though? Like
Kaioken?
Yeah, like how was
Kaioken,
that?
He learned that from
King
King
Kai.
Kai on his planet.
When he
Okay,
died.
so there's nothing that would limit him.
No.
Okay, I didn't
It's
know if it was
essentially,
like-
it's like a move. It's not necessarily a power up.
He can never hold
Okay,
it for very
okay.
long though, because his
that'd
body
be
wouldn't.
dope.
Let's see. Let's see what do we got here. I'm pretty sure Vegeta will beat Toppo and Goku beat Jiren, right? I mean, that seems like.
Well, your thing was that they would join. Vegeta would beat Jiren.
Yeah.
No, I know. I was reading this
Oh.
this question here from a fifth Ferdinand.
Yeah.
That seems like on paper that seems like that would be the obvious choice, but they've done a good job about
Like switching things up.
when we think we have it figured out,
Yeah.
they switch it up on us. So hopefully it's a little more interesting than that.
What anime besides DBZ is your favorite?
Pokemon.
Ooh. Okay, I would say so many, but either Hunter x Hunter or Samurai Champloo for me.
Ooh, yeah. Wow. God, Hunter x Hunter is a good one.
I still haven't seen that.
Dan.
I can't. Somebody else go.
Okay, crap.
We'll start naming
Tokyo
some.
Ghoul,
Full Metal Alchemist.
Tokyo Ghoul, or
Oh,
Full Metal
yes.
Alchemist.
Cowboy Bebop.
Oh my god, there's too many.
Yeah.
There's too
Oh,
many.
too many.
Kenny,
They're so-
quick.
they're so good.
Cowboy Bebop and Berserk.
Nice.
Oh, Berserk, excellent one. Yu Hakusho, all good. Anyways,
Ghost. Yeah, we like Ghost in the Shell.
What's the
Oh, wait,
biggest
Ghost in the
tease
Shell's
in
up there,
Dragon
too.
Ball Z franchise? Bulma.
What is the biggest tease? Gohan.
Do something, go
That's
on.
true.
Do something, Gohan.
The battle cry
do
of all
something.
fans.
Yeah, right. Do something.
Let's see. Do you think Universe 4 will eliminate someone from Universe 7? They're hyping their mysterious bug fighters. Nah, I think they're cannon fodder.
You think Piccolo from Universe 7 will be the next one out?
Maybe he sacrifices himself for Gohan.
Like always.
I don't know. It might be one of the
I don't
androids
think
this next
so.
episode because they're fighting off everybody. Like everybody's coming after Goku, so it might be 17 or 18.
Or maybe Goku
Yeah.
gives up.
Because also,
Yeah, the
Gives
androids
to
are more
Gohan.
cannon fodder. than
Oh.
Piccolo.
still so on the
Here's a good question from our friend Epic Skill Gamer G. When is episode 2 coming out of Light of Hope? Funny you should ask, my man. On Tuesday, we actually dropped episode 2, a 35-minute film. So if you go over to our channel, which actually you're already on, you'll
so pretty.
you'll be able to find the episode. And here's what you should actually do, and guys, you should follow suit, is you should watch that episode, watch it again, show all your friends that episode, then you and all your friends that you showed that episode to, show it to all their friends, keep spreading this like wildfire, and then we'll make more Dragon Ball Z or more anime live actions or whatever the hell we want.
Or whatever you guys want.
Or whatever you want.
Thanks to Flash Geek.
Oh,
Thanks,
same
Flash Geek.
same name. Also, if you can find, what is it, at Flash the
There's a
Flash
Geek.
Yeah, the
at the Flash
Geeks.
Geeks on Instagram. Follow that dude.
Actually, follow him on Facebook, or YouTube as well. He just started his YouTube channel.
Good friend of ours.
He does really cool reviews. He's a good guy.
Do maybe two more questions. Do you think Jiren would wish back all the universes if he does win? We don't really know much about his character,
Well,
really,
I mean,
like
they
his
are
personality.
the fighter for justice and whatnot. So
That's
maybe.
true. That's true.
Or maybe like combine it so now we'll all be in the same universe.
All right, guys, we got one more question, and then we're gonna
Mike,
have to go.
you look
into-
like that Android 17 from that new live-action DBZ movie.
Funny you
I get
say
that a lot.
All right, let's do
Oh,
one
it's
last
good.
question.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Thank you, Anime John.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes. Thank
Yes.
you, everyone that
Yes.
has given us all the love on Light of Hope.
Thank you, thank you,
Seriously,
thank you.
guys. You have no idea. We were so nervous to show you.
They were, dude. Their palms were sweaty, knees weak, arms were heavy.
Yeah.
Vomit on a sweater already. Mom spaghetti. He nervous.
Okay.
It happens.
They
All
look
right.
like the people because they are.
Last question.
How was your day?
Oh.
Our day was great, but you know what would make our day even better is
guess-
if you and all your friends went and watched Dragon Ball Z Light of Hope and shared it.
This guy.
This guy.
Hey, you know
one
what?
more. Okay, wait.
Luis,
Donnie's like, let me find
Wait,
this one
real
last
quick.
question.
Luis, you
No,
will be
just-
blocked
he's
permanently.
already, yeah, he's blocked.
Yeah.
Okay, one last. Just quack. Just Tyler.
Quack it.
All right, guys,
Okay,
we're being
Well,
too
pick
slow
a
about this.
question.
Um,
Okay.
What do you feel
think?
this-
Wait. Do you think he can replicate the Kamehameha surf? Do you think we can?
Oh my gosh.
I gotta say, when I saw it, that was my first thought. Was that would be really sweet.
That would be really
yeah,
cool.
that would be really cool.
We're gonna have to make some phone calls.
Yeah.
We need some money.
Yes.
Yeah, give us
All
money,
right.
we'll do
I
it.
think probably we should wrap up.
All right,
Yeah,
guys,
yeah,
this has
so-
been fun. Do us a favor. Let us know either on our Facebook page or here or wherever if you liked us doing the reviews this way, and maybe we'll make this more of our permanent way of doing it, or if you like the old way. Either way, whatever you guys enjoy more. Go check out the episode if you haven't seen it yet, and like, subscribe, notification bell, all that jazz. And we love you. We'll see you next week.
Yeah.
See you next week.
See ya.
Week.
All right, guys.
Guys.
As we wait for Donnie to go turn it off.
Oh, this is awkward.
Still here.
Oh.
Still here.
Oh.
What is episode?